Hey guys, a new lesson today. This one's gonna be Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss, the live version. This was actually requested by a friend of mine I used to work with. He's on Facebook, and he's been biting my head off for the past 3 weeks to get this done. So, he can stop bickering now, because today's the day, and I swear to God, he better learn it, since I'm going out of my way to teach this. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started with the lesson. First things first, you're going to want to tune your guitar down a half step each string. So you're going to have E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. Keep in mind though, even when I tune down, I still refer to the strings in their standard format. So let's get things started. There's a 2-measure drum intro. And then the third measure, everything kicks into gear. And on that third measure, there's actually a quarter note rest before you actually start playing. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So you're going to start on the 7th fret of the G string. Then you're going to alternate between the 7th fret on the D string and the 7th back to the 7th fret on the G string. So and then there's an open E that you play before you start playing that main verse riff. We'll call this riff here the main riff. So then you go into, let's start with the chorus, verse riff. That's basically a descending scale pattern that you're doing, almost kind of like walking bass, not quite. So it's fifth fret of the E string, and then third fret of the E string, then 2nd fret of the E string to open E. So, and then from there you go to the 7th fret of the A string, 5th fret of the A string, 4th fret of the A string, and then open E to 3rd and 5th fret of the E string. So there's the intro. You'll also be playing that for the verses, part of the verse, I should say. There, and then from there, 5th to 7th fret on the E string. So, and then back to the 5th fret on the A string. So that's 5th fret to 4th fret to 2nd fret on the A string to open A. And then slide back up to the 7th fret A string to 5th fret to 4th fret to 2nd fret. That's all on the A string. And then you play that main riff again. You're not playing that open E at the tail end of the measure that time. It's just kind of. Then you just repeat that segment again, the kind of the intro riff with that main riff. That's basically throughout the whole verse. That's kind of segment main intro riff and main riff together. It combines to make the verse in general. So from there you have the pre-chorus, which is 3rd fret D string to 5th fret of the D string. My bad, brain fart. Now there, you're going to play 2 16th notes from the 5th fret to 3rd fret. You can either pluck the string twice, or if you find it easier, you can do a pull off. So to 5th fret on the A string to 3rd fret E string. Then the drums has its deal for 2 measures. Then the chorus, 5th fret E string. That's 5th fret A string to 4th fret A string, open A to 2nd fret A string, back to open A. slide back to the 7th fret A string. So 7th fret to 5th fret to 4th fret to 2nd fret, all on the A string. Then that repeats again. Then on the 3rd time, you just let the 5th fret E string ring for 2 measures, then it just kind of let the volume fade out, because in the drums it's just a cappella for the rest of the chorus and drums as well. Then leading into the 2nd verse, you play that main riff. Then into the 2nd verse, there's a little, not quite a fill I should say, but he does things different in the first 2 measures of the 2nd verse. I'll play it for you. Right there, because when you normally play open E to 3rd fret and 5th fret E string, instead, and it's just this once, you don't play it this way for the rest of the song, but it's A, open A to 3rd fret to 5th fret E string. So it's just that once. The rest of the times it's just the same as you did before, open E to 3rd and 5th frets. So other than that, you repeat the verse, the pre-chorus and the chorus, and then you have that main riff, of course, at the tail end of the chorus, leading into the guitar solo. The guitar solo is just the same verse plus, actually just the verse, because in the pre-chorus he's not soloing in, so it's basically just that verse segment is the guitar solo. Then you have the final pre-chorus. In that final pre-chorus, he kind of slides from that 3rd fret E string. And then the final chorus, there's a slight difference as compared to the 1st and the 2nd chorus, where, here, I'll play it for you. It's basically when you slide up to 7th fret that the difference comes in. So it's, you're playing it as you normally would for now. And then here, 7th fret, 5th fret, open A, 4th fret, open A to B, 2nd fret A string. Just like that. So you're kind of alternating between 5th and 4th with an open A in between. But just like the chorus though, you play that twice, and then once again 5th fret, just let it ring for the 2 measures, and then once again a cappella and drums. And then we have the outro after the chorus. The outro is somewhat similar to the pre-chorus, what you play. And if you notice there, it's that time, just for the outro, it's not 16th note pull-off you're doing. It's just straightforward 3/8 notes. Just like that. The same frets, 5th fret, 3rd fret D string to 5th fret A string, just you're not doing the 16th notes that time. Now we have that little outro fill they do to tag the song. Gene's basically playing what Paul and Ace are doing. And what that is, it's you're basically only using the 7th and the 5th frets on all the strings. 7th fret G string, and you're going to do a half bend, kind of a half bend and release, just like that, to 5th fret G string. So just 7th fret to 5th fret, back to 7th fret to 5th fret G string, 7th fret to 5th fret D string, like that, back to 7th fret D string, 5th fret D string, 7th fret A string to 5th fret E string, just like that. And Chris has his drum solo, and then it just gets tagged in 5th fret A, E string. It's a nice easy song to practice scales on, and in the second video I will play it all out in full for you.